Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lillian. I'm so excited to welcome you back. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe, like, share and comment. If you've been here before, thank you for sticking with me. I really do appreciate it. So guys, I hope you're doing all right and I hope your journey into tech is going on well. If you're still in the stage where you're deciding if you should pursue a career in tech, you are in the right place. And I hope that all the resources I've posted on this channel is able to help you to get started. If not, if you have any specific questions, please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section below. And as usual, I'm happy to respond to every single one of your comments. So having said that, guys, today's video is something really important. The question that a lot of people ask a lot on social media forums and social media in general. So what sector of tech should I go into? When you've decided you want to pursue a career in tech, the next question that comes to your mind is, tech is so broad. What area of tech should I go into? So I've taken my time today to collect all the answers to the question and all the different areas, and I'm happy to share that with you guys, hoping that will go ahead to simplify your journey. Before we go ahead, I'd like to mention that this is a two-part video. What this means is that I've taken the time to collect the areas of tech that you can go into with no coding at all. So this is for anyone who is really frightened of coding and really think coding is not for them. So the jobs I will mention today, the different areas I'll mention today, are areas not requiring you to code at all. And then maybe next time I'll share with you areas in tech where you can decide to go into where you need some form of coding skills to be able to succeed. So having said that, guys, let's get started into the video. Okay guys, so the very first one I'd like to talk about is UI, which is user interface designer. Now, who is a UI? Who is a UI designer? Sorry. A UI designer is basically someone who works with software to create an efficient, attractive view of what the final result of a software should look like. This is a very important job because, believe me, before investors or before businesses would put their money forward for a software to be built or an application to be built, they would like to see what the end result is going to possibly look like. So this is a really important job for you to be able to design, applications or software from the onset, and let people imagine what the final result is going to look like. Now, some of the tools they work with are tools such as Figma, Adobe XD. Now, the skills you need for this, I'm sure you can find resources on Udemy, EDX or Coursera, courses that will teach you from being a beginner to being a professional UI designer. So if this is you, if you have an eye for design, an eye for detail, if you have an eye for, the way things should look and feel, then you may want to consider becoming a UI designer. So the second job you may want to consider if you're looking for a career in tech where there is no coding required at all is becoming a UX designer, which is a user experience designer. To be a UX designer, mostly you would be someone who likes to articulate product strengths and weaknesses, someone who likes to put customers' experience before anything else, and ultimately someone who just likes sifting through user data and finding connections as to how that could be used to predict user experience in the future and make their experience much more better. Some of the tools used by people who are in UX is such as Balsamiq, wireframe.cc, and if you're looking to become a UX designer, I would strongly recommend taking courses on platforms such as Udemy, Coursera, EDX. This platform have courses that will take you from being a beginner to being an experienced UX designer. You can also be a UI UX designer. Most companies have these jobs together as a UI UX designer. So if you're interested, I would strongly recommend you find the resources you need to get started online. Try to get the courses, take the courses. Also, there may be apprenticeships or internships or boot camps on being a UI UX designer. So try to look at online within your area and see what's available and affordable to you. So the third area in tech that you may wish to go into, where there is no coding required, is being a project manager. Project managers see projects from the planning stage to execution. They are able to see the big picture as well as the tiny details, and they're able to work across teams, work with engineers and work with business analysts and other stakeholders in the business. So if you're interested in becoming a project manager, tools that they use are tools such as Microsoft Project, Trello, and the Jira software. And I am very sure that you can find courses on Coursera, edX, and Udemy on becoming a project manager from start to finish. Also, I would strongly suggest that you try out projects or find internships or boot camps, a way to apply your skills in a hands-on project. That way you get more experience and you get a feel of what day-to-day would be like working as a project manager. So the fourth one, guys, is going into tech as a business analyst or working in tech as a business analyst. Business analysts are considered really important to a tech business or a tech company. Their work is basically working as a middleman between developers and clients. They translate clients' requests to the developers, making sure that all the deliverables are in line with the request of the client. So you can see how important their work is. And to become a business analyst, you can join a boot camp, or you can go on to Udemy, edX, or Coursera to find courses that will take you from a beginner to a professional business analyst. And there are a lot of jobs out there for business analysts as well. Now, having said that, business analysts also make use of tools such as Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, and SQL. So guys, if you're ready, let's move on to the very last one, which is working as an IT support or a system admin. So your work is basically just making sure that the day-to-day needs of computers within an organization is taken care of. Looking at logins, setting up firewalls, answering any questions anyone will have in terms of the functionality of their workstation, in terms of compliance, or difficulty installing the software or troubleshooting their machine. Now, with this one, I strongly think you need to be enrolled in a bootcamp, because you do need some hands-on experience to try out what you've learned. However, resources on Udemy, Coursera, and edX will be able to get you started and let you know what kind of certifications you need. To be able to go far in this career, you do not need to know programming languages or be able to code. However, sometimes you may need to perform some simple tasks on the command line and terminal. So I would strongly suggest that you check out the route into getting into any of these areas if you're interested. These jobs are in-demand jobs and they do not require you to be able to code. So if you're interested or you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out here with me today. I hope you've been able to get all your questions answered. If not, please let me know. Do take care. Bye.